welcome to your weekly reading. Right, now I've got quite a bit here to share with you, so it's almost like in 3 stages. Now the first thing that I was drawn to do was go to these cards, and I pulled this. It's a yes. So some of you might have come to the reading and you just need a yes no answer. You know, I had a question in your mind. Will it work out, whatever that is? And it's a definite yes. But I also feel this came with the word reassurance as I picked this up, to say that, you know, a lot of you are asking, am I on the right track? Is this going to work out? Can I make this work? Will this come to fruition? You know, will I get through this? And it's a resounding yes, yes, yes. And so that felt very much about what they wanted to share for this week, reassuring you that you're okay, and yes, you're going to be all right, you're going to get through this, you're going to pull through. Now, the next bit was, again, it kind of leads on from this, but there are some words and a number here. So, you're being held was one of them. Realizing that there are so many energies around us helping us through this period. I mean, it really is challenging for many people, isn't it? I mean, you look out what's going on in the world, and then you feel what's going on in here, and just loads of stuff going on. But it's the reassurance. We are being looked after, we are being guided, and we are being held as we go through this process. You're being held, I'm being held as we go through this upgrade, this uplift, this awakening, this rebirth. Gosh, hasn't it been a long rebirth? It's been a long birth. Now, the other thing to add to this that they wanted me to go to was this, reminding us that a lot of what we're seeing is an illusion, what we believe is real, you know, getting back to the thing where everything is energy, we're energy, mostly energy, but you know, that sort of idea that it's just all vortices of energy. So when we are looking at situations, or we're getting stressed or anxious or worried or concerned, or whatever that negative emotion might be, remember that this is like yesterday's creation. What you're looking at might be last year's creation, the last 5 years, 10 years creation. And it bears no resemblance to where we're going. So as you look on the news, as you look outside your house door, look out into the big wide world, what you're seeing, what is playing out is just all of the old stuff coming up to be released. So some of this stuff could have been manifested, or could be asked for 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 50, 100 years ago, 200 years ago. It's all an illusion, and it's an illusion that we can change, we can create, and we are creating our new reality. So just remember that, because I think sometimes it's so easy, isn't it, to get thrown by things. If you dare put on the news, or you dive too deeply into social media sometimes, you know, it's everywhere, isn't it? It's, you know, I'm looking at it now and I'm thinking, this has gone a bit mad now, this has gone a bit crazy. It's all an illusion, and it's all energy. Okay, so remember, you're being held. Don't get too caught up in what is happening to your physical body. They're just giving me, and that's for me as well. Don't take it personally. It's irrelevant. It's going to go. It's going to fade. It's going to, you know, yes, you're going to be all right. yes, you're going to be all right, okay? You're being held. It's just coming up to be released. So don't hang on to it and then dive into fear and go around that spiral. We talked about fear and love last week. So it definitely messages about you need to be focusing from the heart, from the soul, from love. Now, they gave me this as well. Their number 11 came to me really, really strongly, really strongly. It's a very powerful number. Some people call it a master number. I love it because, do you remember last week we had 3 and 7, add up to 10, then goes into 1. 1, 1. This is double the intensity of 1. Remembering, again, this is another way of them bringing it in. We are one. We are one. And what they just dropped in is we do actually ascend. We do get through this. Okay, we do get through this. So some of the other things for the 11, it's about awakening, it's about your spiritual path, being on the right path. There's loads of other things, but that feels like the main thing that I'm meant to pull out, that you're going back to oneness. We said that last week. They've just dropped it in again. You're becoming one. 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 So look, understand that life is changing. It has to. Your reality has to change. Your body has to change. Your energy has to change. Your vibration has to. Everything has to change. The planet has to change. And that's what is going on. Now, so that was the next part. Then they wanted me to go to some more cards. Now, this is interesting because, let me give them to you in order. The order they gave them to me. So the first one is the situation will improve. Now we've had this before. It was very much, I think, last week about reassurance and you are okay, you are going to get through it. They're doing a similar thing this week. Yes, you will be all right. Yes, you will heal. I know. Thank you. The situation will improve. Now, that's interesting. They've just given me a little thing. If you start to surrender, if you give up the old way, if you let go of the fear, if you start living from your heart, if you start loving yourself, you get the idea, right? So you see, if we're holding on something old, it's a bit like a building that they're trying to knock down because they want to build us and create this incredible thing for us, place for us. But we're hanging on to the bricks and the masonry and the blocks and everything. We're going, no, we want this old building. Now, if we do that, it's going to be painful. They're going to have to pull us off and take the bricks away, and we're going to, that's the fear-based. So this is a case of, okay, universe, you know what you're doing. We know what we're doing. We are one with the universe. Let go. Let go. Embrace it. Embrace all of these things that are happening. The situation will improve. Now, this is interesting. I want to bring these two up together. We have, can you see that? I'll just bring them in. Not the right time here, and within the next few weeks next to it. Now, I think some of you, I get the feeling that some of you are wanting to make changes, wanting to go ahead, wanting to do something, but it feels to me that's not the right time. Is there some internal, that's what they've just given me, internal shifts that need to still happen and unfold and integrate. You need to process them, because when something changes, your body just, well, it does and it doesn't. What we've got at the minute, your body still takes time to process and integrate. It won't soon, it'll be instant, but So some of you are getting a bit impatient and getting frustrated and I want it now. I want it all sorted. This is me. I want it all sorted. I want it wrapped up. I want to move on to my mission. That sort of thing. I'm laughing because I've done that to them. So with this, it's not that it's a no because we had a yes. However, this comes with a message of ease. Take your time. Slow down. Don't push. Don't rush this. This is meant to, it's got to be right. And that's what I feel with that. So it's not a no, it's just relax. Just see what else unfolds. See what else comes to you. Give your body and yourself time to process and integrate. And you will then notice in a few weeks' time, that's when the time is right. That's when it's perfect. That's when you'll get the feeling, yes, let me go for it now. Let me take that action. Let me hit the green button or whatever it is. Let me go for it and jump into this. So that's the feeling that I'm getting. And, just remember, you are really being held through this. Because as we upgrade, as we awaken, as we get into the oneness, the whole universe does, So they're all with us. They're all with us and helping us and supporting us. And there is so much love and so much support in the world. Just don't try to not get caught up in the illusion of what you're seeing outside, because it's not real. And we're rapidly going to a different place, but this stuff has to come up in order for us to let it go, to heal it, to transmute it, that sort of stuff. There's a lot being transmuted at the minute. I know. There's a lot being transmuted. All right, so just remember, it is a yes. However, you need to be gentle, easy, time for processing. It will improve. It will improve. Have a great week, and I'll see you next time.